So first off, I'm going to be showing you guys specs of my computer. So right now I'm running an Intel Xeon E3 1241V3. This is basically a 4th Gen i7 4770K for to be specific. And the amount of RAM that I have in this computer is 16 GB RAM. Now I know 16 GB is by no means like a low-end PC. 16 GB RAM is actually more than enough. But it is actually DDR3, which is running at 1300 megahertz right now. And the GPU that I'm using right now, this is the GPU that I have right now is an RX 570, and this one is the 8 GB model. And you can actually find this GPU for only like $60 on the used market. And this thing is actually like very good if you consider the price of this thing. This thing supports DX12, and this thing has got like 8 GB VRAM, and the power consumption of this thing is also like very much acceptable. So by the way, all the links, like all of the links of everything, all the mods, the shader pack and the resource pack, I have given everything in the video description, so you can just go ahead and download every single thing. And you can also use Optifine if you want, but you will not be using all these mods with Optifine. These are all mods for the Fabric edition because Fabric is just much more optimized than Optifine, and there are like a lot of good optimization mods available out there for Fabric. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna be using Fabric, and all of these mods that I have given in the video description, all of these are for Fabric. So if you're running Optifine, then you should only download the texture pack and the shader pack. And after you have downloaded both of those things, what you have to do is that you need to copy the shader pack. Like you will get a zip file, so you simply need to copy that file and you need to paste that in this folder, which is called as the shader packs folder. So yeah, you see, I have like the zip file over here. See, if you don't have this folder inside your game folder, then you can simply make one of this folder. And also you have to do the same thing with the texture pack. You need to copy the texture pack, the zip file, and you need to paste that inside the resource pack folder. So I have it right here. And after you have done this, you need to copy those mod files. Like you see, we downloaded a couple of mods like sodium, indium, and like a few other mods. So you need to copy all of those mods and you need to paste them inside the mods folder in your game folder. If you don't have one, then you can make a new folder named mods. So you can paste all of those folders over here. So yeah, now we're gonna run the game. By the way, yes, I'm running a cracked version of T-Launcher because I'm broke, man. I don't have enough money to purchase the game. I mean, if I had the money to buy a $20 game, then I would instead like to buy a $20 microphone because you know the quality of my microphone sucks right now. I'm using a phone to record this video. The microphone is also like of the phone. So yeah, that is why I'm using the cracked version of the game. But this is basically the same thing as a normal Minecraft, except you cannot play on like the servers like Hypixel and all those. Just give it a minute, man. So these are the video settings that I'm using right now. 16 chunks render distance, and basically there's just a lot of stuff, so I can't really talk about every single thing. So you can just see what settings I'm using right now. My CPU has like a total of 8 threads, but I'm using only 4 for the chunk rendering because using more chunks would be like it would cause your game to stutter quite a bit. So yeah, that's why I'm using only 4 threads for chunk loading. You can use more if you have a better CPU with more cores and more threads. So yeah, these are the settings that I'm using, and now we'll just load up a game. I guess I'll just show you guys this one right here. By the way, I'm running the game in windowed mode right now because I'm using AMD Radeon Rx to record this video, and this software will not record Minecraft if it is in full screen, so that's why I have to use the windowed mode. But that does not really matter. So right now, as you guys can see, Minecraft is looking like Minecraft. Stuff is loading right now. So right now I'm getting like a lot of FPS, as you guys can see on the top left corner of the game. And the game is not looking very good, so now I'm just going to turn on the shader pack. Let's use renewed shaders. So yeah, now as you guys can see, the game is looking very good, man. I mean, if someone has not played Minecraft and they have only like heard that Minecraft looks very bad, and you guys show them this and you tell them that this is Minecraft, they will be completely blown away by how good this thing looks. And I mean, the water looks very good, the sky looks very good. The only thing that I like hate about these Steve's renewed shaders is that these do not have any fog. So basically, you will be able to see like the end of the world. So basically, you will not. You see, there's no fog, so you can see where your world is ending. And I think that actually sucks, man. Like if I just switch the shader pack that I have, and hold on a second, guys. So as you guys can see, right now there is fog. So my world is not like, basically when there is no fog, you can see like where your world is ending, and that actually looks pretty bad. I mean, that really takes out all the immersive experience. So fog really adds into the immersion. So if there is no fog, that does not look very good. So these shaders have fog, but these actually have worse performance than CU's renewed. And also, I mean, these also look very good, but these will get you like lower FPS than CU's renewed shaders. At least I was getting like 30 frames per second when I was using these shaders on a GTX 680, and I was getting like around 50 FPS with CU's renewed. So yeah, that was like 20 FPS is a big difference. I don't know why, but on this computer, these shaders are getting me more FPS than CU's renewed. I don't know, man. I don't know why is that. But now I'm getting like 10 to 15 FPS less. But when I tested this on a GTX 680, I was getting more FPS on CU's renewed instead. So you can try both of these, whichever like you like the most. You can use that instead. The name of those shaders which I showed you guys are like this. This is the name, complementary shaders. So now I'm gonna be showing you guys the resource pack. By the way, these two, I'm not sure. I think this is like included in that mod which we downloaded, which is called as continuity. I think this is a part of that mod, but anyways, I'll just leave that just in case, and I will only show you guys the texture pack that I have given the link for in the video description. This one is a 128x texture pack, and oh my goodness, man. Just ignore the trees, man. I don't know why this is bugged, but other than the trees, I mean, this is looking very good, man. Like, if you show this to someone who has not played Minecraft and they basically have seen the vanilla graphics, if you show them this, and then you tell them that, bro, this is Minecraft, they won't even believe you, man. This is not looking like Minecraft. I mean, this looks very good, man. You see all those reflections. This is basically PVR. So if your texture pack supports this, then you will also be getting all these nice reflections. And I mean, this looks very good, man. Like, just see the... Sorry, man, I'm in creative mode right now. Totally forgot about that. So, I mean, just look at that wood right there. Those reflections. That looks really good. Also, the grass is looking very good. I mean, like the texture of this cobblestone, the wood, the doors, and this like the torch. Furnace also looks very good in this texture pack. Let me see if I can find one. You can see like the kind of FPS I'm getting on the top left corner. It is normally a very smooth experience because when I'm using like only the shader pack and not the texture pack, I was getting like an average of 50 FPS on GTX 680. So right now I have an RX 570, so I'm getting like 65 FPS on average with like the texture pack. So if you oh man, that looks really good. Let me just look at this ladder. Those reflections are looking absolutely beautiful, man. Let me just turn off the UI. You know, you will see all the memes that people make that hey, even an RTX 2080 will struggle to run these graphics. Right now, I'm running this on a $60 GPU. I'm running this on a 4th gen computer, which I built for like $160. No, not $160. Sorry, man. I built this thing for $200. But you can probably build this thing for a lot cheaper because in my country the prices are like not the best. What was that glitch, man? I just saw a saddle spawn there out of nowhere. Look at that, man. Isn't this looking absolutely gorgeous? And I mean, the best part about this thing is that I'm running these graphics on a $60 GPU. So yeah, you don't really need a very high-end computer in order to run like really nice texture pack and shader pack. Yeah, this is basically what that mod does, which I have given in the video description. You see how like the sand is blending in with the grass? This is basically what that mod will do. But this thing can drop your FPS. So if you are facing like low frame rate, then you can probably delete this mod from your mods folder. This mod is known as continuity, so you can just delete this if you are getting low FPS. And let me just show you guys the rain too. The rain also looks very good in this shader pack. So you see, you can see all those puddles on the water, and you can also see like you can see all the puddles forming on the water and on the grass. Basically, I really like the look of this texture pack with this shader pack because like you see this wood, like this thing feels very smooth, man. If I just look at this wood and if I just look at this grass, everything is like looking so smooth. Yeah, you see those puddles? And the good thing is that like it's not like my frame rate is terrible right now. The game is very much playable, and also like right now I am using 16 times render distance, and like most of the stuff is set on high. Basically, like you can see, like every animation is turned on, all the particles are turned on. So you can basically get a lot more FPS if you just turn down those settings, and if you like turn down the render distance. And yeah, just look at that, man, how beautiful that looks. See? I will see how much this texture pack will affect your FPS. So if I just disable this texture pack now, I will get like so yeah, basically I'm getting like 15 or 20 more FPS without the texture pack. So if you face like low FPS with that texture pack, you can only use the shader pack because that will give you like 15 or 20 more FPS. So that is it for today's video. If you like the video, please make sure to subscribe. And if you want me to make a video on something else, like I have uploaded a video on Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005. I have like uploaded a video in which I use some graphics mod on that game. I have also uploaded a video about GTA 5, GTA 4, and GTA San Andreas. So if you want me to make a video on something else, you can go ahead and tell me in the comment section below. If you want to like message me, DM me or something, you can contact me on my Discord or my Instagram. Both of those are given in the video description. So I'll see you guys in the next video.